Alright guys, we're here at Locals after the week after we were at State Championship at ARG, and this man right here got top 4, and he was playing Cosmos, and he's going to show us how he climbed that ladder to the top.
What's going on, Frankie Mills? I actually got top 8. I lost to the eventual winner playing Heroes. Some reason, well, not some reason, but in top cut, the higher seed gets to choose who goes first, and Cosmos don't do that well. So he got game 1, I got game 2, and then game 3 open up triple farm girl and some other shit. But anyway, let's start with the deck profile. This is strictly ARG format, Cosmo build. There's a lot of things I would change if I were playing in Konami right now, but this is what I play. So starting off, 2 straw man. Going back to the vent, I would probably cut it to 1 because there was a lot of times it clogged a lot, and I mean it's great, but I think it's only good if you play with the Gold Sark. But if you're just not playing Gold Sark, 1 is just perfectly fine. Mandatory 3 farm girl. What else you can say? This kind of sucks if you open up all 3, but it is what it is. 2 Wicked Witch. This card is fucking disgusting. It literally would save you so much. Paying that 1,000, 1,000 may seem steep, but when it comes to saving your ass in a mirror match, it's really good. I probably would put it up to 3. 1 Good Witch. This card is mainly strictly the out this card, or your Majesty's Fiend, your Vanity Fiend cards, or not your Majesty's Fiend, but your Vanity Fiend. 2 Slip Rider. That's self-explanatory. The 1 odd out was Dogfighter. When I was playtesting the mirror match a couple of days before, there's always a situation where a destroyer is on the board with another destroyer. So then you exchange, and Forerunner come out. But then after that, they would bring out Slip Rider. So I thought, what if you just brought Dogfighter in defense mode and start building up a defense against all that stuff? So it really worked well in the mirror match. I played like 3 mirror matches and I won all of them, and this card was played in each one of them. 2 Forerunner, just an awesome card. Gained 1,000 life points. Actually saw somebody miss a play against side frames with it, but no comment on that one. No comment. And then 3 Dark Destroyers. Shout out to Trey for letting me borrow the 3rd one for the event.
Trick or Trey.
Trick or Trey.
Hey.
I don't even know what to say about this card. It's so stupid. I mean, I love it when I open up with this in the lore, and it's just nuts. That's all I can say. It's probably one of the best TCG Schools cards we had in a long time.
It's the best card to pay 8.
Yeah, if it's about 120 right now. It's worth it. It really is for this deck. So, and then 2 Honest. I'm not sure if I'd like 2 Honest right now. I know a lot of people playing 2 Honest, but since you're running like a good amount of darts, sometimes it can be just sitting in your hand. But I mean, for the event, it worked out perfectly fine. And then 2 Max C. I still don't really know how I feel about this card going forward into the next format. It's I mean, it's all right. Like I said, I haven't made my mind up. I really let y'all know. That's it for the monsters. For the spell cards, we got 3 Cosmo Town. This is literally the best card in the deck. I've never seen a field spell do so much for a deck before in Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's really, really ridiculous. 3 E-Telly, self-explanatory, nothing to really start off with. So the one thing I wanted to do with this deck is make it completely faster. And shout out to JJ, because the night before he literally told me to play this card, and I don't regret his 3 Upstart.
Oh yeah, I like
that. I want to say this is the reason why I won the mirror match, because I was able to just power through my deck so much faster. Because there were times where, Max C was good, but they E-Telly it, and you chain Max C, they'll just stop. Obviously they must have something to stop them from getting OTA, but 3 Upstart was absolutely not. I don't see me not playing this card unless you're playing the reasoning version of it. 2 Dark Hole. I probably would never play 2 Dark Hole again after going into the Konami format. I got wrecked by Magic Specters really hard round 5. Because, do not sleep on Magic Specters. That's all I can tell you about that. Do not sleep on that deck. He searched the counter trap, and every time there was nothing I could really do about it. So I'll cut that card, honestly. 2 Galaxy Cyclone. Shout out to Trey for this one. I hated this card beforehand, but this card is such a combo card that it's just it's the best combo, one of the best combo pieces in the deck. There was times where I didn't have nothing. I would have like a Dark Destroying hand and a Cosmo Town, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, why not? chain cyclone destroy cog town add off, and it just will go off from there. It's
like you haven't activated card turn 1 every game, and if you do activate turn 1, you win.
it's the nuts. It's literally the nuts. One allure. This card in any dark is just stupid. So yeah.
I'd agree.
That's it for the spell cards. Next up we got traps. Got 2 breakthrough skill. Absolutely sucked against. It just sucked in general. I mean it's good against Kozmo, the Wicked Witch one, but other than that, it sucked. That's all I can really say. 1 Stormy Mirror Force. This was a last minute change. I was gonna play double torrential, but when the car ride up, we talked about it and we figured that there might be a lot of Yang Zings there. There might be a couple Matty Specters, and torrential really doesn't do nothing to them. So I decided to play Stormy Mirror Force, and it worked out pretty well for me. Whenever I did get it, it did plus for me, or it did get me back in the game. It's really good with Farm Girl. 1 torrential, 1 boundless, and 1 solemn warning. I like to also add that Allure is at 1 in ARG. 1. So I'm not calling any names out. I'm not trying to start in trouble. I just said I saw somebody put 2 in their member, and I'm like, that entire judging staff needs to be fired on fucking site. I'm not sure if he intentionally did it. I don't care. I don't know if he knows or not, but he put it out there. I hope that deck profile went down already. Alright, moving on to the extra deck, which is the most irrelevant part of this entire deck, so I'm just going to blow through it. 1 Rhapsody, nobody cared. 1 Abyss Dweller. If there was ever a time I was this and Castell, these are the only 2 cards I would actually play in the extra deck, because the only 2 I really cared about. I'll take them back. Pleiades plays Volcasaurus, Gaia Charger.
I like the Rank 5 package, yeah.
Yeah, because the more I thought about it, I kind of did want to play an instant fusion to bring out Panzer Dragon, because it really comboed well with it, but I just didn't feel the need to do it in that format. Shout out to Trey for getting somebody a game loss for playing 2 instant fusions. That was really funny.
Somebody did activate 2 against me.
That shit was funny to hear about. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, 2 Chimera Tech Dragon. You already know where this is going. So for the synchros, there's 1 more Exciton Knight. I don't know where I did it. I took it out. So the synchros, I'm not sure where I was thinking with this one. So I played HTS. I figured, Farm Girl, Gross Ogre, shit can happen. 1 Black Rose Dragon, Ancient Fairy, Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader. I thought with Crimson Blader I can just catch somebody, but it never went that way for me, so whatever. Tokens. For the sideboard, we got 2 Ghost Ogre. Yeah, it's Ghost Ogre. Really
Klee is still alive then.
Yeah, Klee was still alive. Actually, the guy ended up playing Klee, and he was wrecking people all day. I only jumped him because he got a round 1 loss for not signing up on time. 2 Cyber Dragon, self-explanatory. 3 Retaliating Sea. I thought I was going to play most of the Shadals. I ended up playing Shadals at all. But there was 2 Shadals in the top cut. But other than that, I didn't put it in all day. Now, once again, this is completely on Trey. A couple of weeks ago, he told me to pick up Time Space Trap Rolls. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but this card in the mirror match is literally game changing. It's literally the best card in the mirror match. The fact that you can
Time Space Cyber Dragon.
Oh, you can time space everything, and it just saves your ass. So if you don't have them, pick them up. This is one of the best cards for the mirror match. Kino Wabaku. This was great for the mirror match. I just thought it was going to save my ass a couple times. I put it in, but I never drew it because the game is usually over by that anyway. So yeah.
It's okay.
1D Fisher. This was like a last minute change because I figured there was going to be a bunch of Yang Zings, and there was a bunch of Yang Zings there. I particularly don't like playing 1-up cards because I feel like you'll never see them, but whatever. I didn't have to play it. And then 3 MSTs to finish out the sideboard. So,
thanks for the profile, Frank. And
I got a couple shout out to FDB. Shout out to the Bird crew back in Orlando. Those are my guys. Those are my boys out there. Shout out to NC Premier Gamers, and thanks to everybody letting me use their cards for the event.